Sumerians. The Sumerians are considered the first true civilization in Mesopotamia. They invented cuneiform writing to record trade, laws, and myths, and organized the earliest city-states like Uruk and Ur. They developed irrigation systems that turned deserts into fertile farmland, and their advances in mathematics and astronomy laid foundations that influenced later cultures. The Sumerians set the basic structures for urban life, governance, and written knowledge, establishing patterns that shaped civilization for millennia. Egyptians. Ancient Egypt is famous for its pyramids, pharaohs, and hieroglyphs. Their belief in the afterlife led them to build monumental structures like the pyramids of Giza and the tombs in the Valley of the Kings. Egyptians also made significant advances in medicine, engineering, and calendar systems, and their control of the Nile allowed for agriculture to flourish over thousands of years. Their stability, culture, and monumental architecture made Egypt one of the longest-lasting and most influential civilizations in history. Babylonians. The Babylonians were a Mesopotamian civilization renowned for law, science, and culture. Hammurabi's code was one of the earliest written legal systems, defining rules for trade, justice, and punishment. They were also pioneers in astronomy and mathematics, tracking stars and creating systems that influenced later Greek and Islamic scholars. Babylon became legendary with wonders like the Hanging Gardens, demonstrating how centralized power combined with learning could create a remarkable society. Persians. The Persian Empire became one of the largest in the ancient world, stretching across 3 continents. It is remembered for its remarkable system of administration, which allowed conquered peoples to maintain their customs and religions, keeping the empire stable. They built the royal road to connect distant regions and improve communication, while rulers like Cyrus the Great and Darius I combined military conquest with progressive governance. Their scale, tolerance, and organization influenced many later empires, including Rome. Greeks. Ancient Greece produced philosophy, democracy, and remarkable art. City-states like Athens and Sparta were centers of innovation. Athens introduced a form of citizen democracy, while philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle explored ideas that still shape human thought. The Greeks also developed theater, sculpture, and advanced mathematics, and their mythology, featuring gods like Zeus, Athena, and Apollo, gave them a shared cultural identity. Greek ideas spread widely through colonies and the conquests of Alexander the Great, shaping Western culture for centuries. Romans. The Roman Empire united Europe and the Mediterranean with military strength, engineering, and law. Romans built roads, aqueducts, and monumental architecture that endure today. Their republic introduced political concepts like the Senate and checks on power, while the empire unified vast territories under Roman law and culture. Latin evolved into many modern languages, and Rome's emphasis on organization allowed them to rule diverse peoples for centuries. Its influence on law, governance, and culture persists long after its decline. Indians. Ancient India produced religions, mathematics, and literature that influenced the world. Hinduism and Buddhism emerged, shaping spiritual life across Asia. The Indus Valley Civilization built well-planned cities with advanced drainage, showing early mastery of urban design. Later dynasties contributed concepts such as zero, and texts explored medicine, astronomy, and philosophy. Epic stories like the Mahabharata and Ramayana reflected societal values and continue to impact global culture and spirituality. China's civilization developed continuously for thousands of years, producing inventions and philosophies that spread worldwide. They created paper, gunpowder, and the compass, transforming knowledge, warfare, and navigation. Confucianism emphasized duty and social order, while Taoism focused on harmony with nature. The Great Wall symbolized unity and defense, and their bureaucracy allowed emperors to govern vast lands effectively. Despite cycles of dynastic rise and fall, Chinese culture remained stable and influential globally. Mayans. The Maya civilization thrived in Central American jungles,